What's going on, guys? Element here, back with you for another video, and today we are back going to check out the information and details for LR, EZA, CAULIFLA, and KALE, and CAULIFLA, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, we got him here. This character is very important for the new Dokkan Fest KALE, because this KALE relies on having Universe 6 category allies, and even more so when she transforms as well, so get the guard with the Universe 6 category allies. So that's important. That is important. She also could use a KAULIFLA if you want to get the transformation pretty fast, turn 4. So having a strong KALE and KAULIFLA card is beneficial and would be good for this character, for the KALE. So basically, in all hopes, this character is good, but I did take a look at this character, just glanced at them. I don't know. We'll look at him here, talk about him a little bit, but I don't know. Let's just go over it regardless. Alright, so key +3, attacking defense is 130%. Actually, let me just pull that up so you guys can see the original. But that is basically the same, except now they got 70. What? I don't know how much percent. It used to be 66, I believe, right? So, they gained a lot. They gained a lot from that. Let me just have them up here as well, just to make a comparison. So yeah, attack and defense +66. They didn't have key there. They don't really need key, let's be honest, because they have pretty good key actually. If you're linking up with Universe 6 characters, they have really good key links. Most of their links are key links. So yeah. Alright, so yeah, there's the attack and defense, and then they have the additional attack that has a high chance to become a super attack. Before, this was just an attack, so now there's an extra chance to super. They can do another super, so before they could do 4 supers, I believe. Let me see, they could get the 1 super, they could do the additional, then they had 2 here, and then so they could do 4 supers. Now they can do 5, I believe now. So that is pretty good. Alright. Gain an additional attack in defense was 66%, and perform an additional attack that has a great chance to become a super attack when HP is 66% or less. So here's another additional. So now they can do 6, can't they? Yeah, now. So they get their normal super. They get the additional. They proc this. That's another one. That's 2. They get this one when their HP is 66% or less. That's 3. And then down here, what they always had, launches additional attack when super attack. Launches additional super attack when there's a Universe Survival Saga or Pure Saiyans category enemy. So that's 2, because that can activate twice. If they're a Universe Survival Saga and a Pure Saiyan enemy, that activates twice. So that's 5 there. And then the hidden potential one, 6 super attacks. They can launch 6 super attacks at most, which could get crazy. It's just super conditional. But yeah, basically they didn't have this. This is basically the new portion of their kit, this part right here, because they didn't have this before. Basically what all they had after that was this part, the key +1 up to 6, and the chance to dodge +6 up to 66 with every attack performed. So yeah, basically this is a new part of their passive. Now this is really good. It's giving them more attack and defense, which is really good, but 66% or less HP is a little bit conditional. You're not always going to be at that low HP threshold. It's not like super low, but it's also not super high where you're always going to be there either. I can understand maybe like a 70-something%, like similar to Android 17, to get that other part of his passive, like with the damage reduction and such, and other stats. When he's under 70-something%, I can't remember exactly the exact number, but yeah, when he's under that threshold, 70-something% HP is not bad. 66 though is a little bit lower. I don't know if it's going to be super possible to get that. And then, like I said, next part of the passive is the same. It was the the key, the key up 1, and then that part of their passive, right? That they got per attack. So as they attack, they can get up to a 66% chance to dodge, and they're building up key. Very good. So yeah, that is always a good part of their passive. Them having a 66% chance to dodge when they're fully built up is really insane, considering they're stacking on both their super attacks. So it gets pretty insane. And then the last part, also literally the same. They have the attack +10 per Universe 6 Joint Forces or Pure Saiyan, which is like applied. So like if you're a Universe 6 or Pure Saiyan, you get the 20%, or if you're all 3, you'll get like Tech, Kale, and KAULIFLA. They would get the activate 30% for this. So it actually can be pretty insane how depend if you have multiple people that have all of these categories, or like 2 of them, you can get some pretty good attack numbers from Kale and KAULIFLA. So that's pretty good. And then last part, launches additional attack, super attack, when there's a Universe Survival Saga or Pure Saiyans category enemy, which they already had. So literally, the only thing they added was the additional here. The gain additional attack and defense, and then the additional when their HP is 66% or less. I don't know if that's going to come in handy too much, but yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know how I am thinking about these, because their super attack effects are the same, raises defense, except they now add some extra effects, like the 18 key lowers attack, this one raises attack for 1 turn, so there's an extra added you know, thingy on there, right? So yeah, I don't know, they didn't really do much. I know this 130 is going to definitely be helpful for sure. The 66% when your HP is 66% or less, lots of 66, it'll be good, but like I said, I don't know how much that's going to impact you. Obviously them stacking and then having the dodge is obviously going to be really sick, but obviously we're looking for good help for Kale, right? Kale, she's a slot 2 unit. If we don't have a character that can be in slot 1, it's going to look iffy, and with 66% of dodge, that's really good, but like, yeah, you know, you got to attack a lot for that. Well, you got to do 11 attacks for that, so that I don't know. It's I know you can get 11 attacks in like what, by turn 7 you can probably get that 11 attacks. Unless you're low and you get the what is it, the 5 or whatever, or 6 super attacks you can get, right? The 6 super attacks, you can, if you get that every single turn, you can get it by turn 5 technically, but it's not, you're not really gonna get that. Let's just be real. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this helps Kale really. I think it'll be like, they'll be a good option, because let's be real, Universe 6 is pretty much in the mud right now, so anything we can get is pretty good for her, but I don't know if they're what we want. They're gonna be okay, I think. We'll see. When I don't like to judge though before, because I feel like unless you see them in game, you can't really make a good assessment of how good a character is. So I do want to see that in game. I do want to see them in game. I don't think that this is enough to merit us just writing them off completely right now. So we'll see. Maybe this is not as hard as I think to get. I mean, from my experience, I don't think it will, but it could be. Maybe the 130. I know the 130 will help a bit, but I don't know. They're gonna start out too low defensively to be like. So like, think about the Sin Shenron fight. That's a very hard fight, and he hits hard, like quickly, because you can get through the phases fairly quick. It's just he hits insanely hard. So like, I don't know. Are they gonna be able to build up enough to be able to withstand some of those attacks? I don't know. But we'll see how time goes. Let me know what you guys think about this EZA. I can't really say too much now. Like I said, I like to judge once we get the character in game. I guess one thing I didn't talk about was their leader skill. The joined forces, key 4, 150%, and then the AGL 100%. Pretty good super battle, not battle, Dokkan battlefield leader skill. So sure, okay. But yeah, that was pretty much the EZA. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe it's not enough. Maybe it is. We'll see. But that's pretty much me. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Really appreciate that. All the support. And we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.